The earliest recorded attempts at flight trace as far back as the ancient myth of Icarus, who dared to fly too close to the sun with wings made of feathers and wax. This story, while tragic, encapsulates our enduring aspiration to soar above the clouds. Yet, it was not until the Renaissance period that our dreams of flight started to take a more tangible form. Leonardo da Vinci, the Italian polymath, sketched designs for flying machines, including the ornithopter, a device designed to fly by flapping wings like a bird. Although these designs were never realized during his lifetime, they laid the groundwork for future exploration in aviation. The 18th century marked a significant milestone in the history of flight with the invention of the hot air balloon. The Montgolfier brothers, Joseph Michel and Jacques Etienne, launched the first manned ascent, carrying a man named Pilatre de Rosier into the sky over Paris. This event, witnessed by thousands, marked the dawn of a new era in human transportation. As we moved into the 19th century, further advancements followed. The most notable among them was the invention of the airship, or dirigible. These magnificent vessels, which combined the principles of ballooning with the ability to steer, provided a more controlled form of air travel. Airships like the famous Zeppelin were a common sight in the skies, heralding the coming age of aviation. From the whimsical designs of Da Vinci to the grandeur of the airships, these early efforts served as the stepping stones towards the realization of our dream to fly. They embodied the spirit of innovation, courage, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge that characterized humanity's quest to conquer the skies. So, the seeds of aviation were sown, but it was not until the 20th century that they truly began to flourish. The dawn of aviation had broken, and the skies beckoned, setting the stage for the extraordinary developments to come. The 20th century ushered in an era of rapid progress in aviation. But who were the pioneers that led the charge? Enter two brothers from Dayton, Ohio. They were not engineers nor scientists. In fact, they owned a bicycle shop. Their names were Orville and Wilbur Wright, and they would go down in history as the inventors of the world's first successful airplane. The Wright brothers were a curious pair, driven by a passion for innovation and a desire to conquer the skies. They began their journey with a series of experiments, studying the flight patterns of birds and testing their theories with small, unmanned aircraft. But it was through trial, error, and unyielding determination that they began to make strides in their quest for flight. In the early 1900s, they constructed a wind tunnel in their bicycle shop, where they tested over 200 wing shapes and airfoils. Their meticulous research and relentless testing led them to develop a unique three-axis control system. This system, which allowed the pilot to steer the aircraft while maintaining its equilibrium, was a revolutionary breakthrough in the field of aviation. Then came the historic day of December 17, 1903, on the wind-swept dunes of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. The Wright brothers made their first powered flight with Orville at the controls of the flyer. The aircraft traveled a mere 120 feet in 12 seconds, but those 12 seconds changed the course of history. The Wright brothers' first flight may have been short, but its impact was monumental. It marked the beginning of a new era, breaking the chains that bound humanity to the ground and opening up a world of possibilities. The Wright brothers did not just invent an airplane, they gave birth to the age of aviation. Their contribution to aviation goes beyond just the invention of an airplane. They laid the foundation for all subsequent aviation design and technology. Their innovative spirit, determination, and courage continue to inspire aviators and inventors around the world. With the Wright brothers' success, the age of powered flight had truly begun. What happened after the first flight? Did aviation progress at the same pace? The answer lies in the remarkable era known as the Golden Age of Aviation, spanning the 1920s and 1930s. Following the Wright brothers' first flight, advancements in aviation technology surged forward at a dizzying pace. The Golden Age was a time of daring pilots and rapid technological progress, where the boundaries of what was possible in the sky were constantly being pushed and redefined. One of the most significant advancements during this period was the introduction of passenger flights. Initially, these were a luxury only a select few could afford, with flights offering a thrilling novelty. But as technology improved, the idea of air travel for the masses started to become a reality. Passenger planes grew larger and more comfortable, and the world suddenly became a much smaller place. The Golden Age was also a time when aviation played a pivotal role in the world's most significant conflicts. During World War I and II, aircrafts evolved from simple reconnaissance tools into powerful weapons of war. Bombers, fighters, and transport planes took to the skies, shifting the dynamics of warfare and highlighting the strategic importance of air power. Then, there was the emergence of commercial aviation. Airlines began to form, offering regular services for business and leisure travelers. The introduction of airmail further underscored the growing significance of aviation. No longer was flying simply a novelty or a military tactic. It was now a critical part of global communication and commerce. However, this period was not without its challenges. The rapid advancements brought about new risks and significant growing pains. The regulation of air traffic, safety procedures, and pilot training had to evolve rapidly to keep up with the burgeoning industry. The Golden Age had indeed transformed aviation, but the journey was far from over. The innovations and lessons learned during this time laid the groundwork for the future of aviation, setting the stage for the jet age and beyond. The Golden Age was a time of great progress, but it was also a reminder of the relentless human spirit, always striving to reach new heights. Did you know that the sound barrier was once considered unbreakable? So, how did we get from propellers to jet engines? As the 40s and 50s rolled in, the world of aviation embarked on an unprecedented journey into the jet age. This period heralded significant leaps in technology, forever altering the way we traverse the skies. The jet age was triggered by the development of the jet engine, a revolutionary propulsion system that harnessed the power of heated and compressed air to produce thrust. This technology, far more efficient and powerful than the propellers of yore, marked a seismic shift in aviation. But the jet age was not just about new engines. It was an era of breaking boundaries and defying expectations. The sound barrier, once deemed an insurmountable wall, was finally shattered. This feat was accomplished in 1947 by Chuck Yeager, an audacious test pilot who dared to push his aircraft, the Bell X-1, beyond the speed of sound. This accomplishment paved the way for the introduction of supersonic jets, aircraft capable of maintaining speeds greater than the speed of sound. These supersonic jets, like the iconic Concorde, brought about a new age of travel, where crossing the Atlantic could be done in less than half the time it took a traditional airliner. The impact of these developments on commercial aviation was profound. Airlines began to adopt jet aircraft, making long-distance travel faster and more accessible to the masses. The world became a smaller place, as destinations that were once days away could now be reached in mere hours. The jet age was more than just a period in history. It was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. It was a time when we pushed the boundaries of what was possible, transforming the impossible into reality. The jet age catapulted aviation into a new era, enabling us to travel faster and further than ever before. So, where does aviation go from here? What does the future hold? As we look ahead, we see a sky teeming with potential. Drones, once a novelty, are becoming commonplace, revolutionizing industries from delivery services to disaster response. With their ability to reach inaccessible areas and perform tasks efficiently, drones are set to play a critical role in the future of aviation. And let's not forget the electrifying prospects of electric planes. With a growing emphasis on sustainability, the development of electric-powered aircraft could significantly reduce carbon emissions, transforming air travel into a more eco-friendly mode of transportation. But perhaps the most thrilling prospect lies beyond our atmosphere. The notion of commercial space travel, once confined to the realms of science fiction,